Welcome to Hudson and the Hawk.
I'm Hudson.
And I'm the Hawk. And we're the Hudson Hawk.
Wow.
You
And
need to be more enthusiastic.
I clipped the microphone when I said I'm Hudson. I was too enthusiastic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
That's totally what it was. It wasn't just you sitting
you're
too
gonna have to
close to the
fix. You're just
microphone.
gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna.
You better.
Doing all the extensive editing that I always do.
You better.
That I'm famous for doing.
Just normalize
that
it.
I'm
It's
known
easy.
For.
Just select it all normalize. There you go, man.
Is it easy though?
It is.
Here's the thing. It might be easy, but it's not already done for me, so...
You know what? I'll just fucking edit this
not
shit.
Easy.
I already do half of it anyways, so I'll just do the other half.
I'll do it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
You're a lying-ass fucking
I'm
bullshit
sorry.
bitch.
Did I hurt your real feelings?
Yeah. You know what you did.
Okay, fine. I'll do, you can edit this one, and then people, the one guy who's watched all of the episodes will be like, man, in episode 5, it got really bad, and the editing was so bad. It's like some kind of faggot was editing.
Well, I was. That's the way it's gonna be.
Speaking of episode 5, I think that should be episode 4.
Should it? I don't
know. Should it?
Should we just not? Should we just fucking
This
pretend
is episode
that,
66.
Should we just pretend that last episode never happened?
This is episode 1, guys.
Where you
this
had a
is the
phone
reboot
call.
Episode.
You
We're
had a
rebooting
phone
the
call
series. Welcome
like
Hudson and Hawk, episode
year.
1.
Hudson and the fuck off. Fuck off and do your job. No more fire alarms. No more phone calls.
Oh, man.
No more fucking bullshit.
What about both at once? What if I got a phone call while the fire alarm was going
What
off?
if you got a phone
man,
call
you would have
from
been
the police?
pissed if we were doing this earlier today. They were replacing the carpet in the apartment upstairs from me.
Why?
And it
Just
sounded
why?
like they were going to burst through the floor at any second. It was just like angry hammering and sawing and drilling. And it echoed through my apartment. It was ridiculous.
Well, you know, that's just one of those things where they're gonna ruin
Could have
everything.
been that.
You're gonna ruin it all. I don't care if you don't think that that's gonna ruin your day, because it is. I don't want to hear it.
All right.
I don't want to hear carpets.
Okay. Well, listen to this. I got a pitch for you. I got an idea for a great segment for our podcast show.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be
right.
so fucking professional and
It's
great.
so good. It's
Is
such a great idea.
What is it? Lighting cats on fire?
All we're gonna do, I'm gonna ask you to give me your honest, in-depth opinion
About what?
on popular world events or
Events,
whatever.
oh God.
Hot topics. Not events. Listen, not events. Like, you know the things that are like the hot topic debate things that people get upset about?
No, but yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't care.
Those things.
I know.
That's why it's so great, because everyone cares so
God.
much and you don't.
Fuck. So perfect.
Now here's the problem. I don't
Yes.
really care either, so all of my like quote unquote recent events are probably like a year old.
Great.
Yeah, so
We need to bring someone in.
So
We need
how's
to bring
that
someone in
sound?
who knows.
we're gonna have to
Someone
bring
who
in a
knows.
specialist. Some sort of specialist.
Some sort of wasting our fucking time with shit nobody cares about specialist.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Like here's an example. Tell me, Hudson, good sir. Tell me what you think about the political state of poor countries.
I don't fucking know. I mean, what country? Country?
I don't know.
Country?
What about Russia? Everyone's butthurt about Russia
I don't
all
care.
the time.
They can.
What do you think?
I
No,
think
what's your
that it's
opinion
too
about
cold.
Russia, the country?
I think they have too much sausage and it's too cold.
Sausage, really? I thought
Yeah, they
sausage
make a
was
good
like
sausage.
the German thing.
No, they make a good sausage too.
So
They
you
make good
enjoy
meat.
the Russian? You enjoy Russian sausage?
Yeah,
Some
put it in my
thick
mouth.
Russian meat.
Yeah,
all right.
Polish sausage. It's all good.
Well, are you just gonna move on to different types of sausages now
Yeah.
from different countries?
Well, I mean that's
Sausages named after
sausages
countries.
of the world.
Have you ever had
Sausages of the world?
Argentinian sausage?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. I'm pretty sure I just made it up.
Oh, you
I
just
don't think that's a
probably.
real thing.
You know, I bet you any money.
What if you
it's
if you
real.
made a sausage in Argentina? It would technically be an Argentinian sausage. would
Well,
it not?
yeah, if you made a sausage anywhere, it would technically be from there. I mean, I don't know
But
what the point
what
of that
if
is.
you made a Russian sausage in Uganda?
It would just be a Russian-style sausage.
Or would it be a Ugandan sausage?
I don't know. It'd probably both.
See, what I'm trying to get at here is that Russia and Uganda are the same country,
Is it?
fundamentally.
Is it? Uganda?
Yeah. It's an elaborate metaphor.
You know what? I don't get it.
That's because you're not smart enough
Mm,
and not worldly enough.
yeah. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you
is
have to be,
worldly? What is that? What does that
Worldly,
even mean?
like you have worldly knowledge. Like it's kind of like wise, but like of the world. Like if you travel a lot, you get worldly because you know a lot of things
You get
that are like
worldly?
international. Like if you
Oh,
just live
I
in one
see.
country your whole life, you can be really smart, but you won't know a lot about how the rest
So what
of
you're
the world
saying
works.
is you can be dumb and worldly.
If you're worldly, you're like, I know how to barter China.
I know how to
and
get
where to
10
go to
cents
the
off
least
this.
stinky place in India.
The stinky toilets of India, where the
Yeah.
stank lives. You have to squat. You can't. You just have to squat.
Yeah.
That's the toilets.
Dude, you certainly do have
Egypt
to
squat toilets. One piece of toilet paper. You're fucked. Can't
Here's
even
the
sit
thing,
down.
though, that I always think, like, when you're squatting, like, you pull your pants down, right?
What if
and
your
you squat
phone or
over the
something
hole.
falls out into the hole? What are you gonna do?
Well,
What are you gonna
More
do?
importantly, listen, pull your pants down to your ankles. You squat. Now, directly beneath your butthole is your open pantaloons. Like, you'd be shitting into your own pants. So does that mean you have to like take your pants off completely?
I don't know. You have to squat in a really weird
Or
way.
or is there? I guess I
Ask the
think if
Japanese,
you
they
squat
know.
right, then the poo like just misses it.
Oh,
But I
why are
mean,
we talking
it
about
feels
this?
like like this
Ugh.
would be like a really close call. You know,
It's
like,
not a
every
close call. You
time.
just need to fucking
Like
aim.
for something you do multiple times a day, you're doing it hundreds of times.
Who
in,
is
like, in a
shitting
year.
multiple times
Chances
a day?
are,
What are you eating?
I don't know.
What are you eating? Are you eating giant piles of
I
fucking
think I
beans
shit
and rice?
like twice a day.
No, you don't.
That's the healthy amount. Sorry that we're not all like you. You don't just sit there with this big stool compacting in your
This big
fucking
fucking
anus like
monster
a
crap.
trash compactor, getting denser and denser.
It is.
The floor underneath you is cracking. Your chair is creaking. You're just getting so much mass. You're piling more food into your mouth and just building up in your butt. You won't even get up because it'll just explode out.
You gotta take a shit.
And you get all cranky just all fucking
You
day.
just-
Have to take a shit. And then once a
Oh.
week, you go to the fucking bathroom and you have turbo turds. It's like firing fucking 20 millimeter
Why-
shells straight into the toilet.
You're not even allowed to do like a little shit. You have to do turbo turds. You have to do the fastest, longest, quickest shit.
Do you have to do turbo
No, you don't.
turds?
But that's what you're saying. You're saying that you have to turbo turds. You can't. It won't come out. You gotta
I'm
have a
saying
turbo
you
turd.
have to turbo turds because you don't shit enough. And
I
it's not
shit
because
plenty
there's a
enough.
problem with your diet. It's just a problem with your fucking attitude.
My attitude towards what?
Yeah. Towards shitting. You just sit there and you're like, I need to shit, but I'm not gonna. I need to pee, but I'm not gonna. I need to shower, but I'm not gonna.
That sounds highly unlikely.
That sounds highly exactly like you.
I think you're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
Well, I think
Don't
you're a
lie
fucking
to me.
piece of shit.
Don't lie to
I
me.
bet you get the fuck out of here.
Oh!
Get out of my room.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie. You're a liar.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
Are you a lion?
Name one time I lied to you. One time. I've never lied to you, ever.
I can't think of any,
Ever.
but I know that you have most
Yes.
certainly
No,
lied to
I've
me
never.
many
You
times.
can't think of any. So
No, I know
you
you
got
have.
okay, innocent until proven guilty. Like I've never lied to you.
That's not true. I can't think of it. I really can't. I'm
Well,
trying
it
to think of
must
something.
mean I've never lied to you about anything important.
No,
that's
probably
for
like,
sure.
oh, I didn't kill your animals in Minecraft. Oh, you did. You fucking did. You're a bitch.
I never killed all your animals.
Oh,
in
you
Minecraft.
did. You killed all my fucking beef.
Don't be silly.
And my fucking pig
I would never
and my
kill
fucking
all the
chickens
pigs
and my fucking
I would kill
lambs
chickens.
and my fucking
But
whatever.
I wouldn't lie about killing the chickens. I would proudly tell you I was killing the chickens as I killed them.
You did. You did. You did it. Yeah. I don't know. I think I agree. I now agree with you that chickens are the fucking worst. They shouldn't exist.
Yeah, right?
They shouldn't exist.
Don't you hate chickens in real life now just
Yes.
because of chickens from
No,
Minecraft?
I always
It's
hated
like,
chickens.
Fuck chickens.
I always hated chickens. But
Don't you hate how at restaurants they always have chicken as the like there's beef
Oh,
or chicken,
yeah.
and if you don't say anything, they assume you want chicken because everyone always wants chicken. It's like, give me the fucking beef, man. Like
I don't
like,
want your
fucking
dirty,
chicken.
filthy chicken.
Like people are like, chicken is better for you. It's like just fucking
it's not
don't
better.
eat as much beef. It's it's just a different kind of meat.
If you want to get salmonella, just lick that chicken, lick that raw chicken.
Chickens aren't even an efficient animal to raise and murder for food. Like, a cow is going to feed a lot of people, one cow. One chicken feeds like 2 people once. So
well, in Minecraft, it feeds one fucking really hungry, fat fucking cunt.
Yeah,
Eat like
okay,
5
we're not
of
talking
them.
about fucking Minecraft.
Well, we were,
alright.
and I'm gonna tell you,
We
when you have
were.
to eat 5 chickens in a row, you're fucked. You're fucked. And then in half an hour, when you eat another, you're fucked.
I don't know. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, but I feel like you don't have to eat 5 cooked chickens in a row to get all your hunger back. I feel
but like
you get like
when
3
you eat an entire pumpkin
hunger
pie and you gotta
from
eat
one.
another one and then another one to top yourself off.
To
you're
be
fucked.
fair, those are
You're
pretty
fucked.
small pumpkin pies.
No, they're not. They're huge. They're fucking huge.
They're like
They're like
two-dimensional.
they're like 2 pounds or more each.
They're big in 2 dimensions, but not in the 3rd dimension. That's the most important. That's the Hungy Dimension.
The Hungy Dimension?
The Hungy Dimension.
What the fuck does that mean? You're
It's a
hungry.
dimension
You're hungry
that
for
determines
pasta.
how
Are you
hungry
saying-
you are
you saying
or aren't
that
after
Alfredo-
consuming it.
Are you saying that linguine is not fucking hungry because it's so thin, but it's really long?
No, it's thin, but it's not fucking 2-dimensional. It's not planar.
It
When you look at
basically
it from
is.
the side, it doesn't fucking disappear. All
It
right.
does. It does. It does disappear. It disappears into your mouth.
Some pretty thin linguine.
Linguine. You know, I don't fucking understand. I don't understand what the hell. Explain to me, please, what the fuck you mean by a Hungy Dimension. Just because I can't. I just.
You're still on the Hungy
I
Dimension
can't.
thing.
I don't
Just
know
let
what
it go.
I can't.
Let it go.
You need to tell
You'll
me.
know when the time is right. You'll feel it in your bones.
That's what do you mean my bones?
The
Do my
Hungy
bones have feeling?
Dimension.
Are you saying my bones are funny? Are you saying they're funny? Funny like a clown?
Okay, there's 3 dimensions, but food has a 4th dimension. It's the
I said
Hungy
it was
Dimension.
the third, though.
It's the dimension.
Changing
Yeah,
it.
but it has a 4th one, but it's got like the
Oh.
1st dimension, the 2nd dimension, the Hungy Dimension, and then the 3rd dimension.
Oh,
So there's 4 dimensions.
the Hungy
It's just
Dimension.
not after the last one. It's but like it's kind of sandwiched in there.
Like a
a
sandwich?
characteristic you'd expect. Yeah, exactly. Sandwich like, dare I say.
All
And
the meats and
it's that
lettuce have
it's
their own
that
Hungy
dimension
of
that
their
we
own.
use to measure the volume of foodstuffs.
The tastiness level of the
It's a
foods.
scientific term. It's a very technical term. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it.
No, I am very surprised. Because I know everything. I know everything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
You sure do.
I fucking do. Don't even try to
Yeah,
deny
you know
it.
everything except what if you need the fucking red grease or the black grease.
Well, I do know now.
I had to go back.
I had to go
Had to
back.
Go back for that shit.
Well,
You
what do
get
you
a
want
job
me
at
to do?
Princess Auto yet, faggot?
No, no.
Why
They haven't called
You
me.
love Princess Auto.
I do.
It's your favorite.
I'm going there. I
You
was gonna
dream
go
to
there
grow up
before
one
you,
day to
before
own your
you
own
fucking,
Princess Auto.
Before you fucking were like, oh, let's do this
Oh,
shit.
of course
I
you
was
were
gonna
gonna go there.
I was.
Every fucking
day.
day, you're
Every
always gonna go
fucking
somewhere
day.
because every fucking day you sit around procrastinating all
Every
day.
fucking
And then
day.
you blame me. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be sitting there thinking about how you're gonna go.
Well, I was gonna go at 5.
Fuck
and then you're like,
you.
let's go, and I'm like, fuck off.
Oh,
Back
fine.
off?
Maybe I'll do a podcast without you.
Well, how's that gonna work?
I'll do it with my cat, who
Fuck-
doesn't meow a lot.
fuck your cat.
So
That's dumb.
that's
Fuck
gonna
you,
be really
Seamus.
shitty.
You fucking piece of garbage.
He is a piece of garbage.
Fuck you. Stop eating.
He's a fucking poop
Die.
factory. He's on a kitty diet. He went to the vet, and the vet said he's a fucking fat ass cat.
He's a fat ass piece of shit.
Needs to eat less food. He's losing weight. It's fine.
Oh, he's losing
He
weight.
gets all whiny because he's like, "Oh, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Yeah, well, you got
I'm
weight,
hungry.
fatty." I'm hungry too, but guess what? We're both hungry because we're both fucking
Fatty.
fat asses.
You're not fat. You're not fat, you
No,
lying
not
shit.
anymore.
What do you weigh?
But
what
you
do you
have
weigh?
to
Tell me.
I weigh 162 pounds.
Well, I only weigh 155, so we're fucking almost evenly matched.
But I'm pretty short.
I'm
only
pretty
5'7".
tall. Wait, I don't know what I am. I'm like 6 feet. I don't know.
6.
I don't know.
Just
I don't
6
actually know.
units.
Maybe it's
I'm
5'10".
6
I haven't
units,
measured
sir.
myself. Dude, I don't fucking.
Sir,
I don't go
sir,
around
I'm
with a
6
measuring
units,
tape,
sir.
measuring my height all the time. All right. I don't know. I'm not gonna go to the doctor to be like, measure me.
You have to imagine that you're fat forever, or else you'll become fat again. It's the only
What?
way.
What do you mean it's the
Yeah.
only way?
It's the only way.
What if you're
because
already
otherwise you'll
fat?
just eat a bunch of food and get fat again.
If you're already fat, how do you
can't
get out?
You can't just diet for a little while. It's a lifestyle change. You got to
Oh,
diet
yeah.
for life.
Well, I mean, you should.
I
see.
say that, and today I bought a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's on sale.
I know.
I was like, CT Crunch! CT
Fucking
Crunch!
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
That's
it's
my
so
favorite.
good.
I know.
had it with some fucking 3.25% milk, that fatty milk.
Oh, yeah, that's
finger in
so
that
good.
fatty milk.
Oh, yeah.
With that
You know-
CT Crunch. Oh,
Fuck. You gotta get the family size
shit.
box. Fuck the thin box for fucking
It is the family
babies.
size. That's the one that was on
Oh,
sale.
Yeah,
It was like
baby.
$2.75 off. I was like, fuck yeah.
Well, you know what I miss? Not French Toast Crunch. Or is it French?
Fuck
Yeah,
that
it's French Toast Crunch. I
Oh,
fucking
really? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is way better than French Toast
Yeah,
Crunch.
but dude, French Toast Hawk, and French Toast Crunch. Well, don't you fucking
more
want the
French
French
toast.
Toast Crunch to come back so you can be the French Toast Hawk again?
You know what I like better than French Toast Crunch is French
What?
toast.
Oh, okay.
But I don't make French toast because I don't buy bread because I'm
When
not
you're
a
a
filthy
hawk
fucking peasant.
and you can't sleep,
That's not how it,
I know.
mixing the two.
I'm fucking making it different.
Eat more French toast. Brought to you by the French Toast Board of Ontario.
I fucking love singing that Owl and the Man thing. People
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
It is pretty good.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in the corner. I'm like, when you're a man, you know what? And you're a man.
That's not the
and
words
you
I
can't
hear.
sleep. I don't fucking know. You know what it is.
Have you seen his Honey Nut Cheerios one?
Yeah, I have.
Honey Nut Cheerios! It's good stuff.
Oh God. I don't know. I think that if I was gonna make a commercial, I probably would do something similar. But fuck Honey Nut Cheerios because they're garbage.
If I was gonna do a commercial, there would be a hot girl with big boobs and
With
really
big
tight
fucking
pants,
massive
and
tits.
It would be a really successful commercial.
It'd be called for boobos.
And that's all that is.
That's what the cereal would be called, boobos.
Yeah.
Do you want some big old boobos? Here you go. It's the worst cereal name ever.
It'll be for something completely
Titty Crunch.
unrelating. You'll just see the hot girl dancing, and the narrator will be like, "We paid for this commercial slot so you could see these hot tits and ass for
We need to
30
think of a better
seconds."
name.
And you're like, "Yeah." No, we don't. Hudson and the Hawk is the greatest title
No,
ever.
not that. We need either boobos, tit crunch.
Never be changed.
What else? Think of something. Think of something.
What are these names for?
They're for the cereal. Boobos.
We're making a cereal now.
Boobios.
You said
tit
you're making.
crunch.
If you made a commercial, now you're making your own fucking cereal.
Oh, you need
to
a
go
fucking
with it?
cereal for the commercial. You need a cereal
Yeah,
for
but
your
the
boobs.
sketch tree was making a commercial for an existing cereal, so it was funny.
Well, there's no boobs. There's no boobos. There's no titty crunchies.
Well,
there's no Captain
when
Tits.
I was a kid and I lived in Sweden, and you went to the candy store, they had this candy, and they were called candy boobs, and they were
Oh,
little
okay.
boobs with nipples,
Ah!
and And there was like a packet of like little gummies, kind of like gummy bears. And on the packet, it had like a picture that looked kind of like Miss Piggy with her tits out and like her nipples sticking out and everything.
That's awesome.
And then there were butts as well.
You lived in a cool country.
They're
Go
not
back.
so prudish in
Go
Europe.
back. Go back. Fuck this country. Sucks.
Yeah. It's pretty great there.
You can't even have licorice tits.
Little titty candies.
Oh, man.
Little boob candies.
Liquor tits. Ticker lits. It's good. It sounds like, Sweden has a good sense of humor when it comes to fucking things like that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of their stuff is like, well, it's hard for me because like I was a kid for most of the time I was there, so I probably had a biased view of it.
Yeah.
No, I understood everything. I was fluent.
Oh, you just knew everything?
Fuck you! I lived there for 6 years.
You just knew it all.
Went to school in fucking Swedish. You
understood
thought I lived there for 6 years and didn't understand what's going on. Ah! Just the whole time. I'm really scared. Ah! Fucking.
Like fucking Sloth from the Goonies. Like, just,
yeah, that was me. For my childhood, for ages 4 to 10, I was just that.
I don't know. No, I'm saying like
a lot of their jokes were like there's a lot of like genitalia toilet humor stuff.
I'm saying like when you're a kid, like you don't
accepted.
like get the adult humor and things, and then you fucking get it later. That's all. I'm not saying that you were fucking retarded.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, God, that'd be awesome. What you mean.
No, but I mean, like, I was a kid, so I
like a relapse.
Like, I was watching kids stuff and reading kids books and things like that, like...
Kids books, such as Dr. Seuss,
yeah.
Cat in the Hat.
I watched a few, like Swedish movies, they're dramas, but the problem is, like, they're so weird because they're not like those Hollywood over-glamoured ones where the camera keeps cutting constantly during conversations and stuff.
Because they can't fucking focus on anything. It's got ADD.
No, but... yeah. It's like everything looks really good and it's shot really well, but it's so weird because it doesn't feel cinematic. It feels like real life, like you're just looking into a window of someone's real life and they're just doing like a lot's going on, but it's really mundane.
You have a lot of experience with that, just spying on people. Their
so
fucking
you get
window.
kind of bored.
No, you get bored of it. You go to a new house, in the neighborhood. Let's see what Mrs. Appleby's up to. Oh, she's killing her husband. People. Oh, this will make a great show for the evening.
Miss Appleby's of the Appleby's fortune.
Cooked them into a fucking pie. Old man pie. Tastes like fucking old, dirty, filthy rags.
It's fucked.
It is fucked. I kind of want to see...
If you were gonna murder someone, how would you do it? Not talking about like covering it up and everything. Like you're in a room with someone, you have to kill them. All you have is your bare hands. Go.
Fuck, I'd probably just like... Are they tied up to something?
No, they're just like loose in the room. And
so they're just like
naked.
Loose change.
You're both naked in this room.
I'd probably try to.
They're vulnerable. They haven't seen you yet. So you can get the jump.
I'd probably try to get them from behind and like take their head and slam it into the ground because that would probably kill them.
A ground slam?
Yeah, if I could slam their head, the back of their head especially, as hard as I can into the ground, that would probably kill them. Because that's a pretty
So are you picturing like they're standing or they're sitting?
Well, there's no chairs in this fucking dark ass room.
Oh yeah, there's
with no windows.
So they're standing there. So like, explain to me how you're gonna get this head into the ground because they're standing there. Their head is as far away from the ground as it could possibly be.
Well, you just grab them from behind and just throw them down with all your body weight.
Like, you don't think they're going to put their hands and legs out in front of them to catch themselves? You think they're just going to fall over like a fucking tree?
You never know. I mean, is there anything else in this fucking room? Is there like a radiator? Can I get a pipe? Can I do anything?
For? I'm just saying, like, you have to murder this person. They're going to realize you're trying to murder them. They're going to fight for their lives with everything they have. And your plan is to come up behind them and push them in the hopes that they'll just fall down and hit their head.
I'm going to grab them. I'm going to grab their fucking head.
Are you going to, like bear hug their arms? And like,
no, I'm going to
so
take them from... No, okay, imagine.
Stop saying you're gonna take them from behind.
I'm gonna take them from
It doesn't
behind.
mean anything.
I'm gonna come up behind them, and I'm gonna fucking put my fucking hand really fast on the front of their face and one on the back of their head, and take all my body weight and thrust their fucking head all the way to the ground, and fucking continue to, support all my weight onto their head. So when they hit the ground, it's their whole body weight plus me. So it would probably fucking kill them. It most likely would kill them, or at least injure them enough so they couldn't fight back. Well, if they didn't,
it injures them enough so they can't fight back, but they're not dead yet. You have to kill them. What do you do?
Just keep stomping that head into the ground until it fucking explodes.
You're stomping it now with your bare foot? You're gonna crush that skull with your bare foot?
I'll try. I'll try. I'll just keep on smashing their head into things until they die.
You stomp on his bone skull with your fleshy foot. You sprained your ankle. Now what do you do? He's still alive.
I'm gonna cut off my ankle and replace it with his.
With what? You don't have anything.
I'm gonna use my laser drill. Whatever. I don't.
You suck at this.
This is the. What would you do?
You could never kill.
What would you do?
Oh, it's so easy.
What?
You come up. You come up behind them.
Oh.
Yeah, you come up behind them.
Oh, okay.
And you grab them with your hand over their mouth and your other hand over their nose, holding it. And you jump up, so you wrap your legs around them like you're going for a piggyback ride, and you just hang on, and you don't fucking let go. No matter what they do, they'll try to slam you into the back of the wall up on the back, but you just hang on tight and just suffocate them. Just let them struggle as hard as they can.
That's
they
awesome.
can't get you. You can't reach behind your back, even if your arms are free. Like, you could, like, hit me in the face a bit, but you're not going to, like, be able to really grab on and do any damage. I just got to hold on there for the ride. Take some bumps and some bruises.
You're wrestling.
I'm saying you just suffocate them. You just wait till they stop moving, and then you wait some more.
Oh God.
And then you calm down and you slow your breathing.
You calm down.
And then you get up.
Calm down.
Listen, I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. Okay. I know how to kill a man
with your grandma.
with my bare hands.
Killed your grandfather.
It takes a surprisingly long time to suffocate a person.
Oh, why would you do a thing like that to an old man like this?
Because it's the quietest way to get rid of them. I mean,
you could just
quiet.
Give them some X-Lax.
They don't make a mess.
They
make
shit
sure they
themselves
wear a
to
diaper
death.
beforehand, because that's the thing they never show in movies, is that you always shit yourself when you die. Always. 100%. All people who have ever died shit themselves immediately after dying.
Well, that's the cycle of life. You have to shit. You gotta get one out.
They always
shit.
have scenes in movies that are dramatic where the guy gets shot and he's sitting there dead. Like, people are gonna be like, "Ugh, it smells like shit," because that dead guy's shit is out of his body.
That's what I want to hear.
Moving the body? Oh, you thought
God.
cleaning up the blood was bad. You gotta clean up blood and shit. What if someone murdered someone and then you had to clean up the mess and there's blood and shit? Like, how much would that suck?
Well, if I got paid well, I wouldn't care.
How do you think you clean that up? It's like hardwood floors. Easy mode. Hardwood floors.
Yeah, with carpet, just cut
Body's
the carpet
been
out.
removed.
Fuck
it's
it.
just the excrements.
Fuck it. Cut the carpet out and replace it. Just fucking cut the carpet out.
No, there's no carpet. I said hardwood floors 3 times.
No, I know, but hardwood's easy. I mean, if you're fucking like in my situation,
is it easy
to
clean blood and shit out of hardwood floors? You only have 24 hours. Go. How do you do it? What do you use?
Just mop it up.
What are your tools?
Mop it up.
Just a mop. You're just gonna take a mop and spread the shit and blood all around.
I'm just gonna take a
spread
shot
it around.
and I'm just gonna fucking suck it up.
A shot vac.
Mop it
You're gonna
up.
get that sticky, coagulated, dried up blood and shit off the floor with the shot vac.
Yes. I'll flood the room and then I'll suck it up.
You're clearly not prepared.
I am not prepared.
I know who
for
I'm
this.
not gonna ask to help me with illegal activities that include murdering people and disposing of bodies.
Can I murder them?
Because you don't know how to kill a man with your bare hands. You don't know how to kill up the aftermath of a messy murder.
Whatever. You can just be an ass and all by your fucking self.
You could have at least done something creative, like grab their head and jab your thumbs into their eyes until you felt brain and just wiggle them around. Like,
yeah, but I can't.
Come on.
My fucking thumbs aren't long enough.
Can't can't you though? Your
No.
thumbs are. Do you have little? Oh, do you have little short thumbs like my cousin, my aunt?
No,
They
I
got,
don't.
Like these short.
No, I
They've got
don't.
these little thumbs where after the knuckle, it's like the third of the length of a normal thumb. It just ends.
So what you're
and
saying
like,
is
"Oh,
you can't pick
poor
up a
little
pencil
thumbs."
because there's just a little thumb. It's a little useless thumb.
I can. I don't have this problem.
Not
I have
you.
fucking amazing thumbs.
My thumbs are longer than
My
yours.
hands so nice, I should be a hand model. That's a lie.
You're
They
a
have scars
lying.
and hair on them.
You're
No
a
one
lying
wants that.
piece of shit. You're not a hand model. Not even close. You're not.
Not
any
even
kind of
close.
model.
I got my fingers melted when I got electrocuted as a kid.
Good. Fucking, you deserved it for sticking your fucking hand in an
I
electrical
sure
socket.
fucking did. I didn't stick it in
dumb
a
fuck.
socket. I unplugged an extension cord from what do you call it? A
power outlet?
A converter.
Whatever.
A transformer.
Okay.
A transformer. I
Did
can't
you-
remember the logistics of
Oh,
it.
like a
Basically, I was
robot?
holding a live wire that was
Transformers?
plugged into the wall outlet, and then I was electrocuted, and I was paralyzed. I couldn't move.
And then it turned into a fucking robot and ran away.
And then, no.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I turned into a robot.
It's a sound. It was Soundwave. He's hiding as a fucking boombox,
It
waiting
was
to
so
electrocute
good.
you.
So
Unplug that
electrocuted.
boombox. Play some cassette tapes while you're at it.
Yeah.
Do you know the cassette tape in Soundwave is also another robot? Isn't that fucking weird? Yeah, there you go.
What?
Now you know. Well, in
I don't know what
Transformers-
you're talking
in
about. I don't know,
Transformers-
like,
okay,
I don't know
fuck you.
fucking Transformers.
Let me tell you.
I don't
Let me
care.
explain.
They're stupid.
Let me explain.
Transformers are dumb. They're for dumb little
Transformers,
fucking kids in the
da-da,
80s. I wasn't
da-da,
alive then. I was. So I
Okay,
don't fucking
listen.
care about the
Listen,
dumb cartoons. They sell
Soundwave,
toys. It
fuck
sucks.
you.
I don't
Soundwave is
care
like a
about-
fucking boombox, and he has like a little
Fucking-
robot in him that's like a
Ugh.
cassette, and it's also a robot. And it's like, why? Why would you have a robot that lives inside of you? That's so weird.
Because it's like a fucking kangaroo as like a little baby that lives inside of it.
It's like a kangaroo.
yeah.
cassette
they're
tapes are like kangaroos.
Transformers.
That's awesome.
You know what was cool though is fucking Beast Machines. Excuse
Fuck off.
me.
Beast Machines.
Beast Machines. Beast Machines.
I don't even remember Beast Machines. I remember
So
vaguely
good.
that they were
It was like
toys.
Transformers, but they were animals and
Oh,
they
yeah.
transformed to
Yeah,
robots.
yeah,
and the
yeah,
bad guys
yeah.
were dinosaurs. And it was 3D animated. And it looked better than Reboot, but it was older than Reboot.
I'm gonna go look that up right now. So
It's
I can
so
remember.
good. When you look at it now, when you look at the year it was made, you're like, that was pretty
Oh,
good.
you know what? I'm fucking starting to remember about Beast Machines. Hold on, before I've even Googled
Fucking
it.
loved Beast Machines.
Oh,
so
like there's a
good.
rat, right? There's a rat. I think.
There's a
Isn't that
gorilla.
right?
The gorilla is
Oh,
the
fuck
gorilla is
that
Optimus
fucking
Prime.
gorilla! He's such a
The
dick.
gorilla is Optimus Prime.
Yeah, there
yeah.
is a rat. There's that fucking rat.
I think
There's
they're
a
supposed to
rat.
be. I know they've got an Optimus Prime in it. I think it's supposed to be like the same characters from Transformers, but as animals. But I'm not sure if it's like an alternate universe. Like, what if they were animals instead, or what?
Yeah, you know what? I do
don't know.
remember this. It was pretty good. And you know
Yeah,
what? I don't remember
that's
anything
the
other
stuff
than
right
fuck
there.
all these characters. They're super annoying.
All I remember was absolutely fucking loving it.
Optimus Primal.
That's a-
Optimus Primal.
Oh,
Holy
that's it,
fuck.
Optimus
Holy
Primal.
fucking garbage. That is the
fucking
worst.
gorilla.
That is the
He's gonna
worst.
fucking smash you.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
Fucking
I love
Spider
it.
Lady. So fucking weird. Well, I was gonna talk about
Really
Mighty
gets me
Machines again, but
hard.
then I got distracted. by that
Fucking
shit.
Mighty Machine. What's up with your goddamn
I
Mighty
know.
Machine?
I was watching it.
I've
and it-
discovered what our podcast is about. It's about fucking kids shows we watched growing up.
Yeah, basically. Oh my god.
Speaking of which, did you watch Art Attack?
Yeah, I did.
Of course you fucking watched Art Attack. Okay, listen to this. This is how much of a stupid fucking kid I was. You know how he always tells you like all the stuff you need? And I think like, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I got all this
No,
stuff.
you can't.
And
No,
then
you
he'd
can't.
always say PVC glue, which
What
is
the
just
fuck
like
is that?
He always says PVC glue every time. He always say PVC glue, and I'd always be like, "Fuck! I don't have PVC glue. I can't do this." So I just watch it, and I tell myself that I wasn't doing it because I didn't have PVC glue. I'm like, how come every single thing he does needs PVC glue? It's just fucking glue. It's just arts and crafts glue, because it's made out of plastic, right? But in Britain they call it PVC glue, like how they call gas petrol and shit like that. The whole time. It was just regular fucking glue. I had everything I needed, but I was like, nope, I can't do it because I don't have the right glue. Thought there was something special about this magic fucking glue.
Just go to get some fucking Elmer's glue. Holy shit.
And there, deep down inside, I reached the point where I kind of thought, like, I think any glue will do, but I was lazy and I didn't want to actually do the things, but I'd watch the show and get motivated. Like, yeah, I could do that. I want to do that. But I was too lazy to do it, so I just used the I don't have PVC glue thing as an excuse.
You couldn't handle it. Your heart couldn't take it. It's like, if I don't have PVC glue, it's not worth doing. That's not worth it.
Well, it's important to have all the right components. Fuck you. But you were dumb when you were a kid too, alright?
Yeah, I know.
I was just a little Bobby. I didn't know any better.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
It's like perfect.
It's like 4. Come on.
That's like total children. That's total children logic there. That's like something that I would do as a kid. It's like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have the special MacGuffin that I need to fucking complete the thing.
You don't have the PVC glue.
I don't have it. Fuck.
No one ever told me that either. I just figured it out one day. I was like, PVC pipe, PVC glue. Oh, fuck me. It's just regular glue.
Yeah, I know. Oh. I just don't get it. I mean, fucking, like, Art Attack. I don't really remember a lot about Art Attack, but what I do remember
Remember
is
how we'd always do the giant picture?
It was really weird. That's all I remember. It's really
He'd always do a picture
strange.
at the end where he'd take a bunch of stuff and spread it out, usually on an open field or like on a studio floor or something. And you'd watch him doing it, and then at the end it would show it from above and it'd be a picture. And you'd be like, wow!
Yeah, you know what? I do remember
I was like,
that.
what's he making?
That's like the one
thing. It was like
thing
the Halloween one where he makes Dracula out of salt on the black.
Yeah, he always
floor
makes
and
shit out of
stuff.
salt, and it's
another
like,
one where he uses clothes in a field to make himself, like in his fucking red shirt, and then he's standing there next to a portrait of himself that he made out of old clothes.
I like how there's like the original guy and there's like this other guy who like replaces him
fuck
later.
that. I don't. Yeah, that was like way later when I was way older. I saw that. I was like, they're bringing Art Attack back with some other fucking guy. Fuck off.
Yeah, like I'm looking
No
at
way.
these other pictures and there's like the original guy that I recognize, and then there's all these other fucking people. I'm like, who is this spiky
Yeah,
haired cunt?
those are like the new
He
ones.
needs some
I
PVC
guess.
glue in his fucking hair. That's how he keeps it so spiky.
I bet the show's still going on.
It probably is. But fuck, I
Yeah.
mean, he used to do some pretty impressive stuff. That was the only thing
Yeah, it's
that he
true.
did that I really thought was really cool. The other stuff was like just basic arts and crafts, but you know,
Making art
art out of garbage,
kids, right? It's like,
that's
look,
pretty
you can do
cool.
this, but once in a while he'd be doing something that would involve like painting something or drawing it with chalk or something like that, and it would be like amazing, like
yeah, and he'd be like, I can't do that.
And you'd be
I
like, can you
can't
go
do
back to
that.
making the macaroni picture frames, please?
Yeah,
Because
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
that's more my level. So,
Macaroni. I
don't
fucking
get discouraged
tried.
with you.
I tried to make macaroni art. It did fucking not work out. It's just a
I'm
fucking
proud to say
mess.
I've never tried, and I probably never will, because what's the fucking point?
Well, maybe when you come down here, we'll make
So,
macaroni art
actually,
together.
That's probably not true. I probably did it in like
I'll get you some
kindergarten or
Elmer's
something,
glue.
and don't remember, you know, because
Some
they get all the
PVC glue
kids
just
to do
for you.
activities. Yeah, just for me.
Yeah, just for you. You want to make some arts and crafts out of macaroni and cheese? I do.
Yeah,
I
totally.
fucking do. Oh, fuck.
And I'm going to tell you about this really vivid memory that I have for some reason from, I guess, preschool it was. I guess that's the one where you just go and you play with toys, right? And then
Yeah,
and
you
then
do.
go
You do
home.
nothing of importance for anybody ever.
Yeah. So
Waste
I
time.
remember there's like specific bits of certain days from preschool that I remember really vividly. and one of them, there was this thing. It was like a table that had a sandbox in it, so you could stand at the sandbox, like you weren't sitting in it because it was inside.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing there,
Lasan.
and I was next to my friend Zach, who was playing there too. Who like I never knew after preschool. Like I don't fucking know, but, but anyways,
fuck that guy.
And then there was some other kid down one from us, and we're all playing and we're all talking, and then this kid is talking about how his grandpa died, and we're like, okay, because we're like kids, so that's
okay.
like it's just cooler chit chat, you know. It's not like, oh, it's so sad because like
they're all sitting by the water cooler with fucking business suits. He was just telling us about the
time his grandpa died, and he said, there was this big conversation, but I remember he ended up saying that he saw his grandpa die, and then he saw his grandpa's angel like come out of his body.
No,
and
he didn't.
Light came down and went up to
bastard.
heaven. And I remember the first thing I thought was, that's not true. He's just making that up.
He's a bullshitter.
but I just went along with it. I was like, it's good to know that even in preschool, I was like calling people on their bullshit and playing dumb. Like, I know what's up. And there was another one like that where it was Easter. It was either that day or like soon. I'm pretty sure it was that day. So we were doing a bunch of Easter themed stuff, and we were all sitting in a circle, and the teacher was asking if anyone had like stories to tell about Easter, the Easter Bunny. And there was this one little girl, and she told a story. And she was saying that when she was sleeping one night, she woke up and she looked over and she saw the Easter Bunny, and it was right there, and it was like hiding eggs under her bed, and it opened a pouch and a rainbow came out. And I remember thinking, like, that is so not true. Like, a rainbow doesn't come out of the Easter Bunny's pouch. That's me. I'm like, obvious. Like,
no, it doesn't. No, of course it doesn't.
And I'm like, the
rainbow comes out of the eggs. Well, everybody knows that.
and I was like, and who hides eggs underneath like the bed? Like, I knew that parents hid eggs. I'm pretty sure I believed in the Easter Bunny for some weird reason.
I never
knew
did.
Parents hid eggs
because it was all about Jesus. It's like, I gotta do the Easter thing for Jesus.
It's not that anyone ever told me about it. It's just it was always kind of a thing, you know. Easter comes around, everyone's talking about it, and that's the thing. I was like, oh, I guess it's a thing. And then
yeah, and then it goes away, and it's like, yep, that's Easter.
Yeah, but I remember thinking, like, that's so not true. I was like, either she's making stuff up to get attention. That's what I was thinking as a little child. Either she's making up to get attention, or she was dreaming and doesn't understand the difference between dreaming and real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't really have any.
I love my memories from when I was a little kid, and I was
because they're
really
all full
cynical.
of bullshit. They're all full of bullshitters.
Yeah.
I was one of those bullshitters because I didn't know better.
I used to think when I was a little kid that adults knew what they were doing, and there was a certain way everything worked, and everyone knew it, and like, you know, everyone did the stuff. There's like, no.
Adults don't know anything.
No.
They don't know how to do anything.
No,
just no.
People just they start kind of doing something, and then they do it enough times that they get comfortable with it, and they're like, this is my routine now, and then that's fine. I think that's why people feel weird when they move to like a new country, and they feel really weird and out of place, because they feel like a little kid again.
Yeah, basically.
They feel like a little kid again because they don't have their comfortable routines that they know everyone else does and accepts to default back on, you know?
I don't know. I mean,
it's interesting.
I just think people are fucking lazy. They don't
people
want to
are
learn anything.
fucked.
They're
You're
fucked, bud.
I guess you know from experience.
I do.
Lazy cocksucker.
Fucking lazy cunt.
Fucking greasy bastard.
Fucking greasy cheeseburger eating fuck.
Fucking greasy.
Fuck off, Rick. I don't know. Just fucking. I don't have any stories though from preschool, because all I really remember from preschool was this is one of the memories I have, is that I built this big huge train set. Like, I always loved to build like train stuff. It wasn't like an electric train set. It was one of those wooden block ones where, you know, it's just a fucking shitty. You push it with your hands. It's no fun.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, a ghetto train set, a manual. As
yeah,
we like to call it.
I think I had like an electric, like
in
an
the
electric
train
pulley
set
train.
community.
that I had
Yeah.
my parents bought me so I could use at preschool or
You
something
didn't have
like that.
a little coal-powered train you had to heat up with a match and burn.
Yeah,
your
you gotta burn the whole fucking thing down. But yeah, I remember like I built this like amazing fucking set, and it had like a bridge, and it went under the bridge, over the bridge, and it was really fucking interconnected. And I left it there for like years. And then this lady, my old preschool teacher, comes back like years later, and she's like, "Could you build this shit for us again? Because all the kids really liked it." Because I guess it must have stayed like that for a long time, and then some fucking kid exploded it. It broke into a million fucking pieces, and I'm like, I don't know anything. Like, I was still like, I don't know, 5 or 6 at that time. And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a fucking idiot. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast.
I just didn't want to go back to fucking play with trains because I could play with trains at home. But I mean, I could have done it, honestly. But I just didn't want to spend the time. Just didn't want to waste my fucking time. Even as a kid, I'm like, no.
Story of your life, right
I'm like,
there.
no. I'm like, do I want to do something nice for someone? Nah, fuck you.
Nah.
Fuck you. That's basically every decision in my whole life. Do I want to do something for somebody for free? No. No.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you do nice things for other people, then you feel good. So you can do. Sometimes I do nice things for people for my own selfishness, because then I feel good because I did a nice thing.
No, I don't feel good. I feel annoyed because they don't appreciate it.
So like my motivation for doing the nice thing is like, oh, I could do a nice thing for that person that would mean a lot to them, and that would make me feel better about myself.
Fuck them. Fuck them meaning a lot to them.
So like I don't care.
Themselves.
Like if they get hit by a car afterwards and die, like whatever. But like at
if they get hit by a car and die, you can take their money, take all their money that they didn't pay you.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're getting
That's why I don't do stuff for anybody, because they never pay me.
You see a corpse on the street is basically fair game. Like, you want to check the pockets first, make sure to go for the shoes.
Why would you want their shoes? What if they're a lady?
You steal people's shoes? Well, it's what they used to do in, like, the Old West, you know?
The Wild West.
The Wild West. Yeah, they have like the shootout, and then the guy's dead, and then everyone would run out in the streets to grab all the valuables off him, and people would always try to steal their boots. Well, in general, in history, people would always try to steal the shoes off dead people, because shoes are very valuable, because it's not until recently, in the perspective
shoes
of
are just
history,
garbage and can be mass
easy
produced
access to shoes.
By Asian children?
Because it used to be a big deal to have shoes, and they had to last you, and they'd be like falling apart. You desperately need a new pair, but you won't be able to afford them.
Fucking shoes.
So
just wear some sandals.
Steal the shoes.
Wear sandals and socks in the old Wild West. In the Wild West.
Yeah.
Socks and sandals.
Toes crushed by a horse.
Oh yeah.
Fucking flip-flops.
Holy fuck. Flip-flops and motorcycles. Don't mix. Don't do it, kids.
Shit.
Just like horses and flip-flops. Oh. So, yeah, I mean, fuck. If you're gonna do a service for someone, and especially if it's a service that's, like, technical, like, if you did some 3D animation for someone, you spent, like, 30 hours, or even just 10 hours, you know, a day, and you expect them to fucking compensate you at least a little bit, and they don't, like, fuck them right in their ass. They're a fucking bullshitter.
That's why contracts exist, and you get things sorted out beforehand. So
I know,
you
but
how much
that's why I don't
paid.
do anything for friends and family, because they fucking are garbage. They don't understand that, you know.
Oh, what? Because they don't pay you for it?
No, if I fucking work for a whole week on something that they fucked up, I better get some fucking compensation, because otherwise, go to the computer place and fucking get them to fix it and pay them your $100. You fucking
you're talking
cheap
about
fuck.
that shit? Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate that.
I think the problem is it's just you don't like your family.
Oh no.
So that's.
But I don't like anybody, because they all do that.
Problem.
They all do that.
Yeah. I know. I'm in the same situation too. I got a big family. I'm the most fucking computer literate one, and everyone else doesn't know jack shit. I'm always fixing shit for other people, and then fucking up, and I have to fix it again. Always coming in doing favors, but you know what?
I've just stopped.
I just do it anyways, and I'm happy, because that's what you gotta do for your family. You gotta look out for each other.
Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't care about them.
When I need something, then I know that I can count on them. So
No, I can't actually because they're garbage and they never are a
but
cannibal.
yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, and it's like, okay, fix your TV again. So you keep hitting the wrong buttons on the remote and messing up.
I'm talking
You
about
can't
like
learn how to
legitimate fuck
use your own
ups.
TV.
Like not like they're dumb. Like I got a virus and it wiped all my files. Please recover them all. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
so
wouldn't do
that's so much
recovery,
work
no.
too. Recoveries
Yeah, that's a lot
fucked.
of like recovering. I don't even know how to do that.
I do.
Like
It
I'd have to
sucks.
learn how to do it and
It
everything.
sucks.
Yeah.
If you have an SSD, I just say fuck off. I'm not recovering it because the SSDs have the trim. You can't recover it.
Can you even recover stuff off SSDs? I
You
thought when they went, that was just
can,
it. It was just
but
game over.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I've tried. I couldn't find any
Yeah.
files on hard drives though.
Well, I guess
totally
it depends
can.
on how it fails, but I was told that when solid states, like when hard drives go, you can try to recover them, but when
Yeah,
solid
remember,
states
kids,
go, it's
don't
just gone.
fucking put your valuable
'Cause
files on your
aren't
SSD.
solid states, just holding an electric charge to store values for everything.
Pretty much,
So if it
pretty
gets
much.
wiped, then it just loses all
And
the
it's
charge
the
and
trim.
a
It's the
clean
trimming
slate.
that
A
causes it to
clean
fuck up.
slate.
Fuck off, Jack.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier. Like my uncle mentioned Jack the Ripper, and I'm like, I was gonna do the whole thing, and I'm like,
Jack
no.
the Ripper.
I was gonna do that, and I'm like, no, because I just feel.
Now
dumb.
you're just being nasty.
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
I can't even do fucking Jack because he's just like he just yells. He's
Can't do Ripper voice.
no, I can't.
Regular voice. Ripper voice.
I am Jack.
This is my normal, my true nature.
No, Jack, you're just being a fag.
That nickname of mine you like so much. Want to know how I got it?
No, I don't.
Better yet, how about a demonstration?
Nah.
Oh,
Just no.
oh, Jack
Just
the
no.
Ripper. Everyone's
Jack.
favorite hero. Jack the Ripper here to save us all.
I know. Oh, fuck, I hope they make a sequel.
But who are the real bad guys?
I'd say nobody. Everyone loses.
Everyone's the bad guy.
Everyone's dicks. The dicks. They're dicks. They are. They kind of are. I mean, when you consider that, they're both trying to fight for a cause that's, like, semi-justifiable. I mean, Jack's is more justifiable, but I mean, you can understand.
Oh, so we're
Armstrong
talking about the
is
plot
like-
of
Well, yeah, I mean, you can understand that fucking Armstrong
You're just
is
gonna
sick and
talk
tired
about
of
it in detail on our podcast.
Well, you
just
know what?
talking about
No,
Jack. Like,
but-
don't mention what we're talking about.
Well, whatever. Just listen. You'd understand that fucking.
like if you
fucking
said Ryden,
Armstrong's-
people would maybe figure it out. But you're just
Whatever.
saying Jack,
We already-
and no one ever calls
If
him
you
Jack.
fucking-
in any
if
other
you
games.
fucking don't
and he
know-
doesn't have the Ripper voice.
If you don't know what
and
Ripper
Ryden
voice
and
is,
Sunny
and you
are the
don't know
only
what Jack
returning
the Ripper
characters
is,
from the Metal
and
Gear
fucking Metal Gear
universe.
Rising is, you can fuck off. Get out.
It's the best Metal Gear game ever made.
100%.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I
Better than
agree.
all the other ones. Other ones
I like-
aren't even
I
canon.
actually- I
They're not even
love-
made by Platinum.
I
I
love
don't
the
care
other
if
games,
Kojima
but
didn't make it. That's why
fucking
it's so
that
good.
game's so good. It's like my dick is so hard for that game.
I love it. Ugh. I beat the Sam DLC a while ago now, but I don't
Oh,
think I told you
finally.
about it.
Fucking when you get to touch
Yeah.
Armstrong's titties.
Got around to it. Yeah, I was like, oh, you're gonna figure out what Armstrong did to make Sam come to his side, and
He
then
touched
and then,
him with an arm.
and then Armstrong stabs him and fucks up his arm, and then they laugh in the rain, and the camera pans out, and it's like, what? Like this doesn't explain. And I was looking forward to seeing why Sam was there, like. And it's like, oh, he just showed up on his motorcycle and jumped down in the sewer to dispense justice. That's why he was there. Like that. That's the whole.
That's really fucking funny.
That's all the story you need.
Yeah,
that's all the story you need.
that's all
That
you
was
need. You don't
awesome.
need anything else.
I love the boss fight with the Metal Gear. I was so psyched that you got to fight a Metal Gear as Sam, and that it wasn't just the same boss battle. Like it was a different location. And
Well,
you
yeah,
fought
I
him
mean,
differently
that
and
would have been
everything.
really fucking lame if it was just the same shit all over again.
But here's the thing I was thinking, right? Because the Metal Gear comes out of the hangar and it's stepping on the ground is breaking beneath its weight. And it's like, why did you store it in a hangar that doesn't have a floor that can support its weight? How'd you get it in?
I don't know.
Breaking the floor.
I don't know.
What's the point of storing it in a? Why'd you store a facility that's not strong enough to
Use some PVC
hold
glue
the
to
weight
fucking
of
hold
it?
the floor. You know, arts and crafts.
Some PVC.
Arts and crafts.
Oh, it's so
Fuck.
ridiculous.
I know.
Get outta here,
Well,
Seamus.
who cares? I mean, like, it's whatever. I mean, the game doesn't make
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
sense.
It's just to make it look cool, but it just popped into my head. I thought it was weird.
I know.
That was weird
I
as hell.
think that, a lot of the games today, they're fucking shitty optimized. They fucking suck. They're just boring.
Games today.
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
They
fucking...
aren't like when I was a kid.
When you have a graphics card that costs you $1,000 brand new and still can run like almost anything except for the fucking games that apparently come out now because they're not optimized and it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why
I
do you
know,
need 3
because
gigs of
they're
memory?
lazy,
Why
'cause
do
they
you
don't-
need
they
3
don't have
fucking
to
gigs
be.
of memory to run a fucking game? That is too much video memory. Fuck you. That's retarded.
It's because they're lazy. The hardware
Games-
keeps getting better, so they don't have to keep up with it.
Games ran on 1 gigabyte for fucking years and they all ran awesome.
Yeah, I mean they look like poop though. They're always kind of trying to push the envelope now, but a lot of times then they're just not optimizing shit when they could.
I know.
because
I don't
they
care
feel
if it
they
looks
don't
like
have
fucking God's big fucking fat titties. I don't care how good it looks. All right. I just want the fucking piece of shit to play good.
to. I mean,
Dead Rising
Revengeance
3
is
runs like
impressive.
shit.
It looks good enough. You can cut things into as many pieces as you want. It gets a solid 60 FPS on
All the time,
consoles,
pretty
and you can
much.
run it at 1080p. Yeah, and that's on like PS3 and Xbox 360, which is jack shit. So
I
it's
don't know.
obviously
it's
doable.
dumb. It's dumb.
I mean, that game's pretty limited because everything has to despawn super fast and stuff. But you know what I mean, right? Like, if you work at it, you can make miracles happen.
Like GTA 5 runs good. Look how that game looks.
Yeah, it does.
It runs awesome.
It does.
I don't
Too
know. I
bad
just
online
sucks.
sucks.
I don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
understand why time and time again we're gonna have to put up with shitty ports.
Yeah, well, that's just the nature of the business,
Even
you know?
direct.
Okay, think of it as a game
PC-developed
developer
games.
standpoint. You're making a game for one console. That's a lot of work. To do on multiple ones is so much more work. Literally like twice as much work if you want to do it on another one. So they do it on one console because that's all they can afford to do. It'd be great to have it on every fucking console, but that's not the way the world works, right? And then usually the game comes out, and then maybe it does really well, and they get a bunch of money, and the publisher that owns the rights to it, like the studio that developed it, no one gives a fuck about them. They don't make decisions about the game. They're gone. They're working on something else before the games even come out. So the publisher says, okay, this game did really well. It made all this money. We'll take a portion of that money and give it to this other studio we own to port it, so that we'll be able to make some more money off that again, like fresh.
Yeah,
or
I
make a
know, but,
return
like,
off of
here's
it.
the thing,
So then
like-
there's a studio that's dumped with this game that was only designed to be on one system, and they say, make it on this system, and here's your budget, and that's just it. And they're usually a studio. It's not like a big studio that makes games. They just do ports and that. So that's why you get crappy ports, you know? They're not going out with the goal of, let's make a shitty port. No one's like, oh, let's just port it really lazy and haphazardly and not do this control properly. Like, that's not how it works, you know? It's someone higher up, like, saying how everything's going to be budgeted and managed, and everyone else is doing the best they can with what they have and the time they have.
Yeah, but I mean, like, fuck, I don't know if they fixed it. Like, there's this Wolfenstein game, there's the New Order, and then there's the Old Blood, the one that came out recently, and it's fucking fun. It's
The
good.
Old Blood?
but-
I know the new
Yeah, yeah,
Order,
but it's a new one.
What's this one you're talking about?
It's like
They've
it's like
already got another
it's
one
like a
out?
throwback to sort of like original Wolfenstein. Like there's Castle Wolfenstein in it, and then there's like the Paranormal Research Lab. But it's kind of like a little
okay.
add-on game,
Yeah.
and it's good. But it fucking
I
runs
see.
like a bag of shit. It fucking sucks because there's no dual GPU support. It fucking has all these pop-in problems. It's like fucking fuck, guys. The fucking
No.
New Order was
Fucked.
it ran good. It didn't have SLI support to my knowledge, but it still ran awesome. This game runs not awesome, and it's the same fucking engine, and I just don't understand. Like, what'd you do? You fucked it up.
Yeah.
You fucked it up. Ah!
Way she goes.
Well, I don't like it. I like the game. I played it. It was good,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I know
it
what
pissed
you
me
mean.
off.
I feel like it's part of the problem is what I said about, the budgets and that, and the other part is that games are being pushed to like get them out so fast now that it's like they've lobbed off that last portion of development that's for optimization.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a lot of them probably could be optimized way better if they had more time. Like, it was on its way to being more optimized, but they just had to cut it off early. I said, well, it works, so we'll put it out now. And the problem is they could have finished it afterwards, but once it's out, what's the point? You're not going to make any money off extra work put in there, so they have to go on to something else. And
Pretty much.
that's what disappoints people, like, because there'll be great games or games with great concepts, and they don't get followed through on because of that. And what's even worse is they get labeled as a failure, because they don't sell well. So no one makes more games like that because no publishers want to push anything like that because they think it's the game's fault. And it's like, no, it's the publisher's fault.
It's the publisher's
Or
fault for
some,
being
it's someone's
garbage.
fault. I don't know.
For being fucking garbage.
It's not always publishers. Sometimes studios are really bad at managing their money. And I mean, you could say that's the publisher's fault because it's their job to make sure the studio's doing it right. But I mean, everything's like circumstantial, Oh.
I know. Fuck. I'm reading. I know.
Way
I
she
shouldn't be
fucking
reading
goes.
Craigslist ads, but fuck me. Like this fucking like someone built a bike like a trike, like a drifting trike. Sorry. 7
Are you
horsepower.
looking for
No,
a new bike on Craigslist?
No, I'm not.
Because you still don't have your license for your moped.
Fuck off. No, I'm looking at this because I came across it, and it says, "It's so much fun, has brakes." What the fuck kind of bike doesn't have brakes? I'm not gonna read the rest of it.
There are bikes that don't have brakes.
But it's like,
You'd be surprised how many people drive bikes without brakes.
If you're going 70 kilometers an hour, you need some fucking brakes. All right. You need some brakes, or like 30.
Well, does it have a manual transmission?
It looks like it has it's probably automatic or just fixed. I don't fucking know.
It'd be weird to be manual, but if it was manual, you wouldn't need brakes necessarily because you can slow down using the engine.
Yeah,
with
that's
manual.
dumb.
Like you just gear down.
Yeah, I know, but engine braking is super bad for your engine, and it's dumb. Don't engine brake, kids.
Well, yeah, but there are bikes that are designed like that where they don't have brakes because they're designed to be minimalistic. So it's literally just an engine, and you can change gears, and that's it.
You know what? I don't care.
Got some wheels.
Got some wheels and engine.
Fuck you.
I had
Fuck
brakes.
you.
I had a bike. It had brakes. All right.
Yeah, and it got stolen. I had a bike with brakes too. It got stolen as well. It was my fault though.
It was it.
For leaving it abandoned for so long with all the other bikes. Should have brought it up to my apartment, but whatever. I never really rid it anyway.
You're a dummy. You're a dummy.
I never really wanted it, but I still had it.
I never really wanted it.
But it's still like, who steals someone's bike?
I don't know. Fucking dickhead. That's who. Fucking
yeah.
piece of shit, garbage cunt. That's who. Fucking cunt. Fucking cunt.
Well, on that note, it's time to end our podcast.
Is it?
Thanks for coming by.
Wow!
Bye.
Oh, goodbye!
Bye. Get the fuck out.
Get out!
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out!